Yo, what is good? This is your boy PJ. He's not here today, but your boy Dizzy De Niro. And this is the Real Ass Podcast. We got to talk about the fight that happened over the weekend. If you're watching this today is Mexican Independence Day, but it was celebrated in the past weekend here. Saturday was a fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford, man. It was one of the craziest fights I've probably seen in a while. Sad to see Canelo Alvarez lose. I mean, Terence Crawford, he definitely outboxed Canelo Alvarez that night by a long shot, unanimously. You know, not to take away from Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez had a long legacy and a good one too. He dominated the weight class for a while now. And fortunately, man, you know, one way or another, you got to pass the torch. Terence Crawford is like, you know, kind of the similar age as Canelo Alvarez, but I'm not gonna lie, Terence Crawford deserved this. I mean, just watching the fight, he took Canelo Alvarez apart, bro. Like, you know, and it
on the other side is
He needs some milk.
it was hard to see, but man, it's you cannot respect, you know, someone's skill and what they bring to the table. So watching Terence Crawford, man, I had nothing but respect for him, and he deserved that win, man. Canelo Alvarez, man, I don't know what's going on, bro. I think you're just spending too much money, too much time on your yacht. I mean, that's honestly how I feel about when, you know, these fighters or boxers or just, you know, fighters in general that make a lot of money to the point where the money overpowers the skill and the art of boxing or just fighting in general. If you want to keep it a buck, I just feel like they lose focus because they're on a media tour or they start a side business and they're selling drinks. Like, you know, Canelo Alvarez, perfect example. He's got his own tequila drink in a can. Another example, Conor McGregor, great fighter, man, has a great legacy, but again, the money overpowered him. And, you know, I just feel like when they're on their media tours and they have their mind focused on other ventures and everything, and they're not just focusing solely on boxing, it kind of disrupts the focus that you should be having with the caliber fighter that's Terence Crawford. But, you know, not taking away from Canelo Alvarez and not saying that there was making excuses or anything for Canelo Alvarez. But yeah, man, I just kind of feel that Canelo Alvarez is kind of on his way out, or maybe you just need to take a step back and let other people manage your stuff if you're going to focus on boxing. But anyways, yeah, man. Personally, I don't think a rematch should be necessary. I think Terence Crawford outbeat him like by a long shot. Sorry, man, Canelo, you gotta take the L, bro. It's just what it is. But that's enough for the boxing side, at least the fighting side. I want to talk about, I guess, something that some people say is controversial, and I guess what Terence Crawford did, some people take it as disrespectful. But we'll break it down. So I could see how people take offense to this or see how this is disrespectful, and how I could see how they see Terence Crawford taking a shot at Mexicans or just Mexican culture in general. But I didn't personally take it that way. I thought it was an amazing display and like him paying respect to the Mexican culture. Reason why I say that is that, one, like, very notable, he walked out to a song called Canción de Mariachi, a song that's in the movie Desperado. If you haven't seen Desperado, man, you got to go watch that movie. You'll see the references of what Crawford was doing. Another movie that he was referencing, like double entendre, because there's even triple entendre, but the double one was that paying homage to Once Upon a Time in Mexico. The guitar, when he walked out with it, the guitar is supposed to resemble it, or the guitar in the movie holds weapons, and the guitar itself is a weapon itself. And I'm probably getting mixed up, but from my understanding, the guitar is like a flamethrower, but he can play it. That's besides the fact. But I thought it was freaking cool that he was metaphorically carrying the guitar that carries his weapon, aka his skill, to the fight. And he was walking out to Desperado, which also has references to a guitar in that movie. And then the third entendre was that basically, I mean, it's pretty obvious, is that La Bamba. It was a shout out to La Bamba. So as a Mexican myself, I didn't take disrespect at all. I thought this was cool that he's able to reference this and subliminally express and pay homage and show respect to the Mexican culture. And not only that, but like to deep cut movies like that you see as a kid or that get passed down as generation. When I saw all these movies, and then these are movies that, you know, like my uncle showed me and everything. It was these are awesome movies, and it was crazy that knowing the, you know, been a while since I've seen them, but I kind of know the basic references, and showing that Crawford is walking out to Canciones de Mariachi, to him singing it, to him watching, you know, not watching, but him carrying a guitar case, metaphorically stating that, hey, I'm walking to the ring with, or the, you know, the battle with my weapons, which is his boxing skills. But again, I did not at all take that as disrespect. I thought it was an awesome reference, and paid respect to the Mexican culture and the people. But you know what? If you felt that he was being disrespectful, or maybe I didn't see it the way you did, post in the comments. If anything, one of these days I'm gonna post a number and we can have a virtual talk, or we'll go on Discord. Let me know. Post in the comments. I'm down to bring you on virtually, and then we can have this conversation. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. Turn your notifications for every video that we've been dropping. Daniel's been dropping videos. I've been dropping videos. We've been dropping videos together. And if you are watching this and you're not subscribed, that is pretty effed up. This is your boy Flying J, and I'm out. Peace.